My brain is the key that sets me free was stated by the biggest name in magic, Harry Houdini. My name is Spencer Dignan, and today I will talk about Harry Houdini and his early life, career, and the legacy he leaves today. Harry Houdini's real name is Eric Weiss, and he was born on March 24th of 1874 in Budapest, Hungary. He and his family immigrated to Appleton, Wisconsin to seek greater opportunity in the United States. Before he did any magic, he traveled with a circus and performed a trapeze act known as Prince of the Air. Within Eric's early years, he started to take an interest in magic, which would lead him to have a career, and it would also lead him to change his name to Harry Houdini. Now, according to his wife, Bess Houdini, his interest in magic started with lockpicking, which is stated in this book about Houdini's life story. And he would practice picking locks on his family's dessert pantry, and he would sneak away with sweets. And this is the type of lock that he would most likely have been practicing with at the time. And if you wanted to know what he looks like, you would most likely see a poster like this in the early 1900s when he was doing his shows. One day, in his early years, he saw a magician perform along with a circus troupe, which sparked his interest in magic because the tricks that he saw that day invited wonder into his eyes, and that is why he wanted to create that feeling for people, and that's why he started his career. He started his magic career by performing card magic, and he was known as the King of Cards. But throughout the 1890s, he started gaining a reputation for doing escapology. He would escape out of police handcuffs, like these. He would escape from prison cells, coffins, straitjackets, and his most popular feat of all, the Chinese wire torture cell, which looks like this. He would be suspended upside down in a water tank, a curtain would be drawn in front of it, and the curtain would be drawn back, and it would have revealed that he would have escaped out of it. Once his act gained popularity in the United States, he was able to tour throughout Europe and eventually throughout the rest of the world. After he accumulated his fame and wealth, he would take interest in aviation and filmmaking. He was one of the very first few people in 1910 to fly over the Australian border. He started his movie production company in 1901 and made a few movies such as Terror Island and The Master Mystery. His movie career was very short-lived because he didn't receive as much praise as he did when he was performing escapes. But during his magic career, he led a movement to expose psychics and spiritualists for charlatanism. Since he was a magician, he knew the methods of how spiritualists would make things appear supernatural. Houdini was also known for taking a punch to the stomach, which would ultimately end his career forever and starting the foundation of his legacy. On October 31st of 1926, Harry Houdini died of appendicitis. A Detroit University student wanted to see if he indeed could withstand a punch to the stomach, and when Houdini wasn't ready for this feat, he punched him repeatedly 4 times, and this led to Houdini not being able to sleep, and it was very difficult for him to perform in great pain. And just 2 days later, after the incident, he collapsed on stage and was taken to the Detroit hospital where he died on Halloween night. Houdini was viewed as an icon for the American dream to immigrants coming into the United States seeking greater opportunity because Houdini himself was an immigrant from Hungary and he made a very successful career, and this is what inspired future immigrants. Even though Houdini died, his legacy still lives on. He changed the way magic is performed, and by doing escapes that no one else was doing at the time, which is still mentioned to this day. And this has inspired the future magicians of today, which is briefly discussed in this book called Fooling Houdini. Are there any questions? Cash.
What was your favorite part about, like, I know you knew a little bit before this, but what was your favorite part about finding new stuff out about Harry Houdini?
Well, he had a very interesting life outside of his career. The reason why he led the movement against psychics was because his friend Arthur Conan Doyle the author of the Sherlock Holmes books,
Mhm.
wanted to make Harry Houdini believe that he was bringing his mother back from the dead, and this pissed him off
Mm.
and enraged him. So that's why he did that movement.
So why did you pick this topic?
Because I've been studying Harry Houdini for years, and I enjoy to research about him as much as I can. Thank you all for your time, for allowing me to share the life of Harry Houdini and his early life, career, and the legacy he leaves today.